Hey, Dave Knight here at 123daytrade.com. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I think I was a little unclear today in the trading room, so I'm kind of going to clear that up. The CLPIT strategy that I showcased was over after the second trade. So the first trade was a mistake. I shouldn't have got in, but obviously it counts because, hey, I got in. The second one, when it came back and took me out at +1 and we ended up at -12, that's the strategy itself, the CLPIT strategy. If any time the market goes 2p my favor and then comes back and knocks me out, that trade strategy, that's over. So the system part of the CLPIT strategy was over after the -12. Everything after that is discretion, and that was against the $60 a barrel mark. So and let me explain that a little bit so that you can understand my reasoning behind why I keep trading. I have the CLPIT strategy, and when I'm winning, when I'm winning my combine, when I'm winning a strategy, I stop. So I would have physically stopped at -12 today. But I'm in, for lack of a better way of putting it, I'm in my first combine after being out 4 months of trading. So I'm getting reaccustomed to not only trading discipline, but just clicking the button again to see what the markets are trying to do, what I can get away with, what I can't get away with. And it helps me. I'm about 90% on a reset after I start back up again. It's just the way it works with me. It's like I get through all of that mental aggression and just all the built up frustration and whatever it's in there, and then I settle down and then I start trading. Usually that second combine is the one that I go and grab FTP and hit the funded account in, because I settle down, I get disciplined, and then I start doing what I'm supposed to do. So what I'm trying to do is see what it's probably, maybe it's not the best way of going about it, but it works for me. When I'm at Top Step Trader, I just want to just see what's working. What can I get away with? What can I sell the tops? Can I buy the bottoms? What can I get away with? What's the crude oil market doing right now that I can get away with? And how disciplined do I need to be after I reset that account? So I did reset, by the way. I'm going to just let everyone know. I've always been very truthful and very forthcoming with everything that I do. I knew coming in today that I was going to sit back and see what I can get away with. Can I recover from -30? Can I recover from all of this? And knowing that if I couldn't, I want to reset, and then boom, then it's time to get serious again. So hey, things work, things don't work. What I'm going to do is open up the room on next Wednesday. Give me a week. Let me show you what I can do, and I'll be a hell of a lot more disciplined into next week. It was fun. I enjoyed it. You know, when you're clicking buttons, man, it's fun. It looked like it was coming down. The $60 a barrel didn't look like it was holding. I really thought at time of trade that we were going to run, and it's coming down now, that we were going to go to the 61.8 or maybe even the 50% retracement all the way back down to the pivot line. I thought once the market rolled over and went down, it would go down. So it's a matter of being right, and then it's coming down to timing now. So yeah, I've got what I believe is going to happen, and then now I've got to get adjusted back to the timing part of it. When I jumped, you know, there was some good, you know, tops. I'm seeing what the top looks like again is what I'm getting at, because I know I'm pretty confident when it comes to trading on the tops. I feel like I can, because I'm going to sit there and see what I can get away with at the beginning of time. The CLPIT strategy itself was, I guess, was one of the questions. I cut the video to show it, and I'm going to add that up on YouTube so that you can see the conclusion of the CLPIT strategy. If you're just looking for the system part of the trade, that was the system part of the trade. So hopefully that'll clear up the muddy water a little bit. So ideally, if I was perfect today, it would have been worth +1. But me getting, I saw the wrong numbers, what it ended up being. What I should have said is 57, and I got in at 59, and I should have said 57, and it should have never filled me. And then when it filled me at 62 on that second time, but that should have been the first trade that went down to 2p, and then it came out and took me out at 61. Ideally, long story short on this trade, the CLPIT strategy would have been done with +1 if I would have been perfect today. So hopefully, all things being said and equal, I've got the heebie-jeebies out now, right? I've got everything. I'm like, you know, I'm fighting. I was roping doping to see what I can get away with in the market. Now I feel pretty good what I can get away with and what I can do, and where my discipline has to kick in. So now it's time to be serious. So hopefully you'll give me a second shot to show you what the CLPIT strategy does. But if you don't, thanks for being in anyway. There's the YouTube video that's coming after this video is the strategy itself. That's the one that has pulled me out, and it could have easily went. Now remember, I prefaced all of this on the FOMC day. FOMC day, I honestly believe, and I've been on record of saying this, you can bypass Thursdays if on the CLPIT strategy. The Thursdays don't really work too well, and days that have FOMC statement later on in the day don't work too well either. They're pretty much break even to losing trading days. And once again, that's been proven. So you go back and look at my content, you'll find that I've been saying that for a while now. Thursdays, when the report comes out at 11 a.m., it doesn't really work too well. So what I would tell you is that overall, if you're looking at the strategy itself, is two things you don't want to trade on. You don't want to trade on FOMC day, unless you're a risky person like I am, and I'm just showcasing it. I would tell you, if I was you and if I was looking at it, I wouldn't trade FOMC day, and I wouldn't trade any day that had a Thursday and the report comes out at 11 o'clock. Those two caveats have not been historically profitable to trade the trading strategy. So that probably will help you as far as that strategy goes. If you got it and you see what I've been talking about, the days that don't have the FOMC statement and the days that you're not trading on Thursday at 11 or Thursday at 10 Central Standard Time. I keep saying 11, but it's 10 a.m. CST. So in other words, there was a holiday in the United States that forced it to come out on a Thursday, like Labor Day and whatnot. So it forced it to come out one day late. Instead of coming out at Wednesday at 10:30, it was coming out Thursday or Wednesday at 9:30. I always think of my time. My time is your time, my time. 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. If it's coming out the next day at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time on Thursday. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that is what I'm trying to say. So the strategy itself was the system trade. After it went down to 2p and took me out at break even, that trade itself was over. Everything out after that was all discretion on my part, because I'm a glutton for punishment sometimes when I'm in that first combine, because I just want to get all that nervous energy out. I just want to get, I just want to push the button. It's fun pushing buttons sometimes, right? My wife will tell you that too. She knows I like to push buttons sometimes. So hey, thanks for being there. Next week on Wednesday, I'll open up the room again and you can take a look. I'll be a lot more disciplined coming into next week. So, because I've reset now. Now it's time to get serious. Now it's time to get to FTP. Now it's time to get the funded. It's time. So I'll see you at funded. This is Dave Knight here from 123daytrade.com. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming into the room today. I appreciate it. It was fun. It was fun having more than a couple people in the room today. Come back next week on next Wednesday if you're curious how this all works. So the video that's coming after this is the strategy itself. It's the trade. If you were me, where would I have stopped? I would have stopped at -12 today. This is Dave Knight here from 123daytrade.com. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Yes, I've reset the account, and yes, it's time to get serious. I'll see you on the next video I put together. Bye for now.